Hello, Cancer friends. Welcome to your general reading here on Daily Divine Guidance. This is for Cancer's sun, moon, or rising signs. My friends, any information you need will be in the description box below for you, okay? First, I want to say happy Cancer season. Happy birthday to my Cancer sons. Happy Cancer season to you. If you have Cancer anywhere in your chart. Cancer, my favorite sign. And my rising sign. Okay, Cancer, we're going to start with 4 cards. We're just going to pull cards for the next 20 minutes and talk about what's going on or what the divine wants you to know about. So let's start with 4 cards for you. I'll be honest, Cancer, I've been having a hell of a time trying to read for you. This is my 3rd attempt. First time my dog started growling at nothing. Second time I flipped the camera. This has only happened with Virgo, by the way, so I shuffled and cleansed the cards. One more card, please. It looks like now we're going to be able to get some good stuff for you, Cancer. All right. Okay, Cancer, you have Death and Rebirth, or the Death card, which is Scorpio's card. 8 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, and Temperance, which is Sagittarius's card. Back-to-back zodiac signs there, and kind of encompassing this this 8 of Cups and this 2 of Pentacles. You guys, everybody's on a different timeline, as we know. So if I speak in present tense, but this has already happened to you, you'll resonate with your timeline. It looks like you guys are done. You guys are done with something. You are done. What are they done with? You have the 8 of Cups, which is walking away, withdraw, right? Escaping, leaving it behind. You know that you have better out there. Your 10 of Cups is out there for you. 2 of Pentacles, it's almost like you've been giving too much of your time and energy to something. Juggling, it's the juggler, right? Time prioritization, multitasking. I almost feel like you're ready to... Cancer, you want balance in your life. You want something different, and you are ending this cycle, and you were about to begin a new one, a cycle of balance and stability. Great divine intervention happening here. Let's see. What is Cancer? What is Cancer walking away from, please? Okay, Cancer, I feel like you've had some set idea of what you want your life to look like, what you've really been trying to attain or achieve, and you're releasing it. It's not, I feel like you're shifting. I mean, and this makes sense. It's coming, I mean, when we have endings, there's new beginnings, and new beginnings don't always have remnants of the past. This is, your idea of the future is shifting. You want something different. You don't want to have to, with the juggler, I feel like there's stagnation a lot of times with the 2 of Pentacles, because you're constantly juggling. You can't really move forward because you're concentrating on, keeping those balls in the air, right? Not dropping anything. But that's you're done with that. You're done with that. I feel that you have really come to appreciate and you desire balance in your life, and you're kind of going through, this is definitely a life shift here. So what else can we get for our Cancer friends on this shift? What else do they need to know? Let's actually switch decks here really quickly. What is this shift about? What is it that they're desiring? I mean, a lot of you who are resonating with this right now are probably like, I already know what it's about. There's that three of Wands again. You guys want... Whoop. Okay. Oh, and there you are. Okay. This one came out next. Okay. Cancer, now you have the Three of Wands again, okay? The Six of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the Chariot. You're definitely shifting away from your idea of what you thought you wanted your future to look like. This could be anything from your partner or your ideal match or your relationship. It could be like what you want to do for work. It could be, you know, how you live your life, the house you live in or want to live in. It can be anything, but there is a definite desire for change. I don't know if something's just not working for you, but you have again here with the Six of Pentacles, this giving and receiving, right? Six of Pentacles is about charity, having enough, being able to be charitable, to give and receive, balance, right? You have balance here again, balance here. You want some stability. Some part of your life does not feel stable. You're ready to cut through the crap. Like, I feel like there are multiple people involved here, Cancer, that have been, they haven't been the best companions, okay? You're ready to cut through all of it. You're ready to just, Queen of Swords, very, very cut the bullshit kind of card, very truthful, honest energy. Queen of Swords is very clear in her boundaries and very direct when communicating. Gives off that Libra vibe, if you will. Can sometimes seem brutally honest, but it's not that they're trying to be harsh or hurtful. It's more like, I got to tell you the truth, and this is how it is. And it almost feels like you're taking on that energy as you come into your own energy, right? The Chariot, this is the card of control and success and having balance again, willpower, drive, like making it happen. You want something different for your future. There's something has shifted and you want something different. There's something that has either changed your mind. Ooh, I'm getting a ringing in my ear. 2 more cards, please. Damn, there she is again. Wow, you've got the double Three of Wands, and now you have the Queen of Swords coming in under the Queen of Swords. Let's turn on some light. Wow. Something's really fueling your fire with this too. There's a catalyst. Don't know what it is. You know what it is. But there is definitely something that's made you go, okay, enough is enough. Enough is enough. This isn't going to work. It's not what I want. It's not what I've like thought it was going to be. I got to make a change. Like this, enough is enough. You have 2 queens here. Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, fire energy, air energy. Queen of Wands is very social, very, she's very, like high energy, very positive feeling, very like confident and incredibly social. She's very, very social. It almost feels like this is a shift in relationships, in your social life, in relationships. Whether you have a desire for more or less, like I said, I don't know, but I almost feel like, Cancer, you're cleaning house when it comes to your connections, your most intimate connections or your closest connections. You might be seeing or feeling that they're not as good for you as you originally thought. You have the Nine of Pentacles, and this tells me, you guys, you're going to be, if you've been thinking about this, if you've been wondering if this is something you should do, and you've been worried about the after effects, or if there is going to be any after effect or anything like that, I feel like no, you're going to still have really great connections, great friendships. You're still going to be viewed as this beautiful light in the world. And I feel that you will also, there will be a relief for you. The Nine of Pentacles is about abundance and self-sufficiency. It's also a card of financial independence. So you may be cutting people out that are bleeding you dry, whether that's financially or energetically, emotionally, requiring too much of your time. So, you know, this is going to bring some great relief. You're going to get back. You're going to start to, it's almost like paying rent. This is going to be a really funny example, but paying rent and then getting a roommate and not having to pay as much rent. You know what I mean? So you're kind of like able to reserve some of that money that you were paying out. Like you have a roommate now, which is freedom. Once you release and get rid of and go through this transition. Do you see? I hope that makes sense. But you're definitely going to feel more energy, more, and again, that could even be in material things. It could be that you've been passing out money. Queen of Swords, I feel that now we have her coming in under, where here we were talking about her being you and ready to cut through all the BS and communicate and direct your life in a more clear and honest manner, not beating around the bush. I feel that the Queen of Swords here is demanding the same in your relationships now. This Queen of Swords is saying, okay, now that I'm doing this, I expect this from others as well. Okay. Again, we have that clear communication, direct communication, no bullshit kind of attitude. Very, very open in a sense that she's willing to look at all sides of a story before she makes like this is a no drama card, okay? No drama, no bullshit. Give me the facts. And now that you're doing that, you're expecting that from others in your life. Very, very interesting shift here, Cancer, for a lot of you. It's like, I feel like a lot of you have been used, and you're done. You're done. Knight of Wands is very inspired, very energetic, very passionate. I mean, that's a fire thing, right? Very, very high energy. It's hot, hot. It can be a little impulsive. I'm going to clarify that. 3 of Cups. So don't get... So I think what this card is telling us, clarified by the 3 of Cups, because the 3 of Cups is a card of friendship, right? 3 of Cups is also seen as possible third-party situations. So, but it's about, let's say this, it's celebrating, it's friendships, it's happiness, it's creative, it's working with others. You know, you've got that 3. Clarifying the Knight of Wands, I feel that this is telling you to just kind of, I feel like this is more of a reminder for you, not to just start cutting people out or, you know, whatever it is that you're shifting, right? Because this may resonate not as people, but, you know, a job or place to live. We already talked about that. But the 3 of Cups clarifying this Knight of Wands, I feel like it's letting you know not to just kind of, don't get too impulsive. Really evaluate the connections and the issues at hand before you jump in and start getting really fiery about it and trying to heal yourself all at once, if that makes sense. 3 of Cups to me is just really saying like, hey, this is a little bit deeper. It's not a surface issue. This is a little bit deeper, right? That connection between friends, to me, that's a deeper connection. chosen family kind of deal. And again, it may not be about people, but to me, it's just saying make sure to really evaluate the moves that you make in this transition. Don't get too impulsive. Don't get too hasty. You can be really passionate about it. Let's see. What else does Cancer need to know at this time? Are you friggin' kidding me? Are we gonna... One more card, please. Thank you. Yeah, wow. This is... Oh, wow. 3 times and literally under her again. Jesus. Yeah, you guys are done. You are done with communication issues. So you have Justice now, which is Libra's card. The Empress, Divine Feminine Energy, Queen of Swords, again, coming in under the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Swords. And then the Seven of Swords. And I see what's happening here. You guys have look at Cancer. You guys, when you really tap in, you can be incredibly intuitive, right? Cancer can be a very intuitive sign. I feel like you're serving your own justice. So Justice is a card of balance. It's a card of, it's again, not giving and receiving. We have balance all over this, and we have communication all over this. You've really tapped in here with the Empress. You've tapped into your third eye. You've tapped into your divine connection, into your intuition, and you're listening. This is why justice is being done now. This is why I feel you're serving your own justice by breaking these connections, by moving forward, by moving on. We're not talking about vindication. We're not talking about, revenge. We're talking about you moving forward and away from whatever isn't serving you anymore, Cancer. You've really tapped in. You're doing justice for yourself. These 2 cards here really tell me that Cancer, you've been stabbed in the back. Like, this is why. To me, this is why this Queen of Swords keeps coming out over and over and over again. You are done dealing with people that cannot communicate with you, and you are done not communicating your true self to people because you've been stabbed in the back. You've been betrayed. You have been used. You have been trampled on. You can see here, right? We got so many decks, but you can see here. It's like you're the little sheepy sheep, and you're about to be trampled on here. 7 of Swords. This is my watch your back card. Watch out. This little guy down here is like, hey, look at me. But he's about to, if dude takes a turn, he's going to get stepped on. You've been betrayed. You've been stabbed in the back. You're done with this. You're done with that energy. This is the transition. Releasing toxicity, releasing toxic relationships, toxic behaviors, toxic places. I'm not pulling that 4 of Swords because the last few times I've been telling you guys, like, you keep getting rest and relax. So I'm not pulling it. If it comes out again, it comes out again. Can we just get 3 more cards to end this, please? What else can Cancer use right now in this transition? Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. Okay. All these queens, all this divine feminine energy has nothing to do with gender, everything to do with grounding, connection to Mother Earth, divine feminine energy, Venus, love, compassion. You have the Queen of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, Three of Cups. There's that Three of Cups again. You guys got a lot of the same cards. Here's what I can tell you, okay? You're going to go through this, or you've been going through this, and it might be hard to release some of the energies and the people in your life that you've maybe held on to, or maybe you've admired or appreciated or enjoyed. But you're going to come out of this feeling very comfortable, very content, physically, materially. Everything's going to feel really, really good to you. Queen of Pentacles, the nurturer, the caretaker, the provider. You see things in a different way. So I really feel that you'll be able to read people better. You'll be able to make better judgments on where you should be or whatnot. Like, you're learning a lesson here with this ending, a new beginning. And your people are going to be your people, meaning like you're going to have better friendships, better relationships, better connection, because the communication is going to be clearer than ever before, and you will not expect anything less from anyone in your life. My Cancer friends, this is an amazing transition for you, and I'm so happy for you. You don't have to be walked on at all anymore. I hope this reading resonated well with you. If it did, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It helps us get the message out to more of our Cancer friends. I'll be back next week with your love reading again. So stay tuned for that. Until then, you guys, take care, and thank you so much for watching. Bye, everybody.